Today I'm going to share some micro tips that work well when go shopping with kids. Hello and welcome. My name is Peter B and I welcome you here at My First Million, where we are achieving our financial goals together. So shopping with kids. This is one thing that I recently get a lot of experience with because I'm a father of two small kids. My daughter is 7 and my son is 5 years old. So of course I will take them to shopping from time to time. But as we all know, at least all parents know, shopping with kids can be difficult, at least sometimes. And what's the main issue there? Of course, kids also want to buy something and want to get what they like most. So how to improve the shopping experience, both for you and for your kids? Of course, you don't want to end up with fighting and screaming and yelling outside. So, of course, first and foremost, there need to be some common ground on how to behave when shopping. There need to be some rules, and also what helps a lot is routines. Do the same thing over and over again so that it doesn't become a discussion topic. So first and foremost, tip number 1, I would recommend you to always have a list prepared of things that you want to buy. Either you can write it down or at least have it in your mind. So then when you are entering the supermarket, for instance, you already know what you will be looking for and what you need. So you, instead of like a slowly browsing through the aisles and taking a look at a lot of different stuff, you will be more focused and more straightforward, walking toward your goals within the shop. Then one second tip that I would always recommend: never buy something from the cashier. So at the during the checkout, usually there's a nice display of small things and items that you can buy before add to your cart before you're paying your stuff. And of course this is addressed both for adults but also especially for children, because during waiting in line maybe they will see something nice on the aisle that maybe they want to have. So if you don't want to get this situation can become a discussion topic, so just have the rule there, never to buy something at the cashier. Then, of course, when you go shopping with your children, of course you also want that your children will be happy and have something nice. So for me, generally, this is potentially the third tip. We usually have the rules with my kids when we go shopping that at most they can choose one item to eat or drink when we are outside. And so this is at most the most thing that they can get. So they know if they want to choose something, they will not get another thing. Or if they want to choose a second thing, then potentially they would need to give up the first thing. So like this, they have also already at their age, they already have ingrained that at most they can get one thing. So there will never be a discussion whether or not they can have something more and something more added to our cart. So, and then also another tip is don't just let them freely choose whatever is in the store. Usually it helps a lot just to have some idea what your kids like the most. So for my kids, they potentially don't like candy the most or like ice cream the most. They usually like fruits very much and also like yogurt very, very much. So what's one trick for me that works out well is go through the fruit section first, because there maybe you can already see some specific fruits that are on season. So for instance, if it's strawberry season and both of my kids love strawberries, I can ask them, do they want to buy strawberries? And if they say yes, and usually they will say yes to that, they already purchased their item for this shopping. So they already added their own thing what they can get to the cart. And it's even something that I would potentially have bought anyways. Then if there's nothing from the fruit section that is on season or maybe on discount or that children likes, then I always have a second opportunity to go to the yogurt section. they love to pick and try a different yogurt taste, and that's something that they like to enjoy together. So usually they will potentially buy one yogurt and share it together in the evening then. So that are my two options on how maybe I can potentially get around buying and something that maybe is less healthy, or maybe that costs additional money and they wouldn't have bought anyway. So, and always, I think the last rule that we are having also, if they forget something to pick up during our shopping. So if we are already getting to the cashier and waiting in line, and they realize, oh, that they haven't chosen anything yet because they were maybe focusing on something else, we will not go back to buy it. Maybe we will not go back to buy the yogurt or buy the strawberries. Maybe they'll tell me, oh, they forget to buy the yogurt, or can we buy the yogurt? Then usually it already works well if I'm telling them we will get yogurt next time when we go shopping together. And that's already, if this is a routine, and then maybe next time you really buy the yogurt for them, maybe even a little bit more proactively than usual, then at least my kids are already happy with that decision. And just having like a small routines and small rules there will really ease your shopping experience. So for me, the shopping experience with my kids are very pleasurable. So even like just yesterday, I went to the supermarket with my 7-year-old daughter. I ran out of a few a few things that I needed to pick up. So I just went to the supermarket with her, and even during the whole time, she was even not asking once about buying something for herself. So she's even not really considering it as a shopping experience for herself, but just something that we need to pick up there. So I hope some of the tips will help you, and I wish you a lot of fun with your kids in your next shopping tour. And again, potentially routine is the key there. And also, if you have additional tips or tricks what you are doing with your kids to make it a more pleasurable experience, please write in the comments below and share it with us. I'm also always very happy and glad if I can learn from you. Thanks a lot for joining me today. I look forward to see you again at the next video, and especially I look forward to see you winning financially.